Hi everyone, welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts. I am your psychic medium, author, healer, medical intuitive, and all the above today and always. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. While you're here, if you could smash that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It takes time and effort to get the videos out. I am not a technical person, so it takes me a little extra time than your average bear. So anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. I've got some classes in the New England area that I'm going to be teaching this summer, and so I want to tell you a little bit about that. And then I want to talk about Michael, the collective. All right, so let me tell you about the classes first. And by the way, I'll put a link below so you can just, click on the link and go on to Eventbrite and get your tickets there. All right, this is going to be an in-person course that I'm going to be teaching, a Pendulum course on July 9th. I'm going to be teaching the Michael Teachings course, that's Michael the Collective. This is where you'll be learning about soul charts, soul ages, the roles, soul relationships, which is just super key. I'm going to be teaching that in a 4-part series. It will start on July 13th and go through it'll be 13th to 27th, and then I'm going to extend it into August for the second half of it. I think it's the 10th and 24th. So it is a commitment. So you'll be getting the course information as you show up to each class. You'll get that along the way. It's, man, I'll tell you, out of all the things that I've learned over the years, working with Michael has been one of the most helpful things with regards to my soul progression and getting through my lessons and all of that. When I have, challenges or hiccups, I check in with the soul relationships and the soul ages of people around me, or people that I might be misunderstanding or having trouble with, or, wondering if I should cut cords with people or whatever. I always check in to see, kind of what's happening, and it helps me to better understand it so I can get to forgiveness easier, faster, and get to acceptance. And listen, I'm not perfect, but I will tell you that I've learned a lot, and it's made things so much more clear as I'm getting through the years, okay? And that's what I want. I want you to have that same tool in your tool belt. So I've got that going on. I'm going to talk a little bit about Michael in a second, about that collective. But I'll let you know that I'm also super excited. I'm going to be in Virginia Beach on the 17th, 18th, 19th, and part of the 20th. So I'll be at Spirit Fest. And it's been a minute since I've done an event because I've just been sort of floating, left Florida, went out to Arizona. That didn't work out. Went up to New England, and that's where I'm at now. But, so I'll be at that Virginia Beach event. And the super exciting thing is that for some of you who know this, I work with Edgar Cayce. He's one of my mentors, one of my guides, one of those spirit guides that comes to me when I go to my sacred space, my check-in with my team. And I've been working with Edgar for quite a long time. And that's his stomping grounds, the Virginia Beach, and he's got the foundation there. I am hoping to make connection with somebody there in hopes that we can, collaborate or, do a check-in. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but I'm open, right? I'm very open. So when I'm at the Spirit Fest event there, I'll put a link in the description thing down below, so you'll see where I'm going to be at. And I'll be doing readings all day long. Saturday, 10 to I think it's 10 to 6. And then on Sunday, 10 to 5:30, I'm going to do a Speaking as Spirit Messages event at 11 o'clock on Sunday. But and all the information will be included in that link that I put down below. I really hope to see you there. If you're going to be in the area, please stop by and see me. I so appreciate you. That's what's happening. I do have a Spirit Messages event, a gallery event coming up in August, but I'll tell you more about that later. I want to talk to you a little bit about Michael. So I remember working with Sally Baldwin. Sally, I love you. You're on the other side. I know it, and I thank you for your help. She was a great mentor. But when I was introduced to Michael, I got a reading from Sally. And everybody kept saying, you got to get a reading from Sally. She'll do the soul chart readings and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, what does that mean? So this is what it looks like when you get a soul chart. This is, it's kind of a written thing. And yours is going to be individual. But when Sally finished, I think it was like an hour long of reading or whatever, I did not understand one flippin' thing. I was like, okay, well, I'm a warrior soul. I'm a this. I'm a that. It just didn't. It was lovely, but it didn't make sense to me. And so she started offering courses. So you could learn how to do the soul charts, working with Pendulum and working with Michael. Then it made more sense. And so I took the courses and I learned so much, and I started working with Michael the Collective. So when I was working with Sally and this book, you may still be able to get this online. It's what I'm going to be teaching from. So Michael is a collective of souls. And I want to talk to you about that because everybody, when I say Michael teachings, people automatically go to Archangel Michael. This is not Archangel Michael. I love you, Archangel Michael, but this is not that. Michael, the collective, it is a collective of souls. So when somebody says a collective, that's more than one. That's more than a couple. It's a lot. So imagine, of course, everything is energy. And so you're bringing all of those souls together in their energetic form. And then they're coming through. You've heard of, just to give you a couple of examples, you've heard Esther Hicks works with Abraham. Lee Carroll works with Cryon. Lee Harris, he's got his collective. Wendy Kennedy, the Pleiadians, they are collectives. They're a collective of energy, a collective of souls. So I'm going to read to you just a little bit in the introduction of this book, so you can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. This is really important because I don't take it lightly working with Michael. I just don't. I don't take it lightly. They have helped so much and are so generous with their teachings. And they created this overleaf sort of situation to help us better understand about soul growth, soul progression, soul relationships, the roles that we choose when we come in, and all of this. And it's not a belief system. It's not a religion or anything like that. Put all of that aside. This is just sort of an overlay to help us understand better. So we have a little bit of an easier time as we're working our way through this lifetime and all the other lifetimes. Who is Michael? We are an entity of 1,050 souls who lived our physical plane lives on this planet. We have completed our lessons on the physical plane and have moved through the astral plane to the causal plane, and that's where we reside and teach. We use the name Michael since that is the last name of the last fragment or soul of our entity to live on the planet. That's why they're called Michael. It's not Archangel Michael. But anyway, we're giving you information regarding the structure of this universe so that you can more fully understand the part you play and your relationship in the whole. Again, not a belief system, not a religion, not to be taken at face value. Just, it's like one of those situations. I'm not going to read any more from the book. It's like one of those situations. Take what meshes with you. Take what makes sense to you, and then let the rest, just put it aside. And use what works from it. Like, use what makes sense from it. And but don't just poo-poo it because, it's not something everybody else is doing, I'm excited to work with Michael and teaching people one-on-one on how to do this. When I'm teaching the Michael Teachings course, I'm going to step aside and I'm going to let Michael come in and just take over. Not as in trance channeling, but they'll guide me to all of the goodness that you're going to want to need and you're going to want to soak up. It's going to be really awesome. I think it's going to make a lot of sense to people. So it's not new. It's been around. I think they initially channeled this, I think it was the Michael messages that came in first, back in the late 70s, early 80s, something like that. But messages from Michael were channeled. I think you can still get that online. But to give credit, and I'll link the Michael Teachings site so you can see that as well. Yeah, I just want to pass off the information so that you've got another tool to work with. While I was out and about here in this area of Rhode Island that I'm in the North Kingstown area, I stopped into a really cool little shop called Anchored Soul. And I picked up a deck of cards. I haven't purchased a deck of cards in a really long time. I mean, it's been a long time. But I couldn't pass up. I bought this deck. It's Spirit of the Animals. It's an oracle deck. So I don't work with tarot. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I love it. I just don't. It's a language that didn't work for me. So I did try, but I got too in my head about, are the cards up? Are the cards down? Are they? What does that mean? What does this mean? I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea, but I do love the tarot. But I love this oracle deck. The pictures are really, really beautiful, and I love animals. They've been so present recently, and these cards. I have bitty bitty hands, and these cards are just huge. They're huge, so they're hard for me to hold. But I'm doing my best. So I just wanted to do a card pull today after talking about Michael and the stuff coming up. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but this energy right now is kicking my ass. Especially, this one will pop this one out. All right. Goose. This is a really pretty card. So the card that came up is Goose, and it says, Inner Knowing, you are a brave traveler. No shit. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So I don't know about you, but I'm hoping this somehow, some way makes a connection for you, means something for you. Inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. That is some true stuff. Let me just ask. So, Spirit's given me a little thing about like road tripping. And just going off on the fly, not having a set plan, a set destination, but being able to just get in the car and go and have that adventure, and just enjoying the time to play and having fun in doing that. New discoveries, taking fear all the way out of the picture, Don't be afraid of anything. There's nothing to be afraid of. Listen, what's the worst thing? What's the worst thing that could happen? Driving down the road, having fun, listening to music, listen to a podcast, pull off into a state park, enjoy yourself, walk around, see nature, do all those, have those adventures. Don't just sit still if you can help it. Go be brave, be confident, enjoy your life, enjoy your soul growth, enjoy your passions, right? Well, I hope that makes a little sense. I know things are a little scattered today, but honestly, I am energetically speaking, I'm exhausted. So I'm going to call it that for now. I'm going to put all the links in the description area below with regards to the courses and stuff like that I've been talking about. And just, do the best you can do considering everything that's happening on the planet right now. She's moving and shaking, and changes are happening. But changes are happening with everybody all the time. So it's really nothing different. It's just, sometimes a little intense. Hang in there. Do your best. Don't be an ass. Don't be mean to people. Don't be judgmental. Be kind. Try to have a better understanding. Look at things from a different perspective rather than being judgmental. There's a lot of that shit going around. And it's so unnecessary. It really is. Also, all of my information is there. Just click on the Linktree link and you can book a reading with me. All you got to do is shoot me an email message and say, hey, I want a 60-minute or I want a 90-minute, or, come and see me in Virginia Beach if you want a one-on-one in-person situation. And that's it. Reach out. Don't be shy. All right. So listen, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy yourselves. I know 4th of July is coming up on us. If you do fireworks, please be mindful about the pets and the wildlife. Those are not great noises for them. So do your best to just don't be so loud. Don't be so loud. We don't need to blow things up in our neighborhood to celebrate the birth of a country. I'm just saying, don't be so loud. All right? Peace.